Researchers are warning against a new kind of computer worm that can adapt to attack devices. And worst part here, it can be created using AI models that are already freely shared on the web. Scientists at the University of Toronto say their study has evidence that AI worms have crossed from theoretical risk to demonstrated capability. What does that really mean? Nicolas Papernot is one of the scientists at the University of Toronto, which led the research team, and he now joins us to explain what he discovered. Good morning, Nicolas. So explain to the layman out there what exactly you found and what this means.
Good morning, Errol. Thank you for having me. So what our research has shown is that we can take, it's possible to use simple, free AI models that anyone can download off the internet to create what's known as a computer worm. Computer worms are a type of computer virus that not only infiltrates all sorts of devices, but uses the devices it controls to then launch itself onto other devices. And so this means that a computer worm is able to spread on a network without any human intervention. What this means in practice is that the scale of the cyber attacks that we're about to face is going to change drastically, because the cost of running a large-scale cyber attack is going to go down significantly. Once an attacker has launched a worm, the rest of the attack comes at zero cost to them, because the worm is essentially hijacking the computing power of the devices that it gets control of to attack further devices.
Yeah, and we've seen hackers using malware to almost take systems hostage of major companies, sometimes even hospitals and healthcare institutions, and then put the fix behind a paywall. So they really hold these companies at ransom. Have you seen any evidence that AI worms have been used yet? And if not, how can people protect themselves?
So what this means here is that now attackers are going to target not only these very high value institutions that you're describing, like hospitals, banks, but also sort of individuals, because any device that's connected to the internet is at risk of being infected by these AI worms, if not for the data it holds as a launchpad for attacking these higher value targets. And so what we need here, and this is the main reason for us doing this research, is for the entire society to mobilize against this threat. We've done the research in academia to make sure the findings are available to decision makers, and that we can learn from the lessons here that our isolated test environment tells us. As far as individuals are concerned, we can no longer afford to be sloppy with our cybersecurity hygiene. We have to use random passwords, multi-factor authentication, and most importantly, make sure that our devices are up to date, because any vulnerability that is already known that is not fixed because the device is out of date just exposes that device further.
Yeah.
From industry, we also need more transparency because the companies training AI models haven't been releasing enough information about these models, how they were trained. And this makes it more difficult for us researchers in academia to do this kind of evaluation like we did in our work.
Yeah,
and we could have been working on countermeasures already if we had more information.
Let this be the reminder our viewers need to update their passwords, get two-factor authentication, and be more vigilant now that AI worms are a danger we should all be aware of. I encourage our viewers to look into your study, Nicolas Papernot. Thanks for being with us this morning.